Weekly Prayer for October 10th, titled Confident Access. Mount St. Michael is a tidal island located about a half a mile off the coast of Normandy, France. For centuries, it has been a site of an abbey and a monastery that have attracted religious pilgrims. Until the construction of a causeway, it was notorious for its dangerous access that resulted in the death of some pilgrims. At low tide, it is encompassed by the banks of sand, and at high tide, it is surrounded by water. Accessing the island was a cause for fear. Access to God for Old Testament Jews was also a cause for fear. In Exodus 19:10-16, when God thundered on Mount Sinai, the people feared approaching him. And when access to God was granted through the high priest, specific instructions had to be followed. In Leviticus 16:1-34. And accidentally touching the Ark of the Covenant, which represented the holy presence of God, would result in death. 2 Samuel 6:7-8. But because of Jesus' death and resurrection, we can now approach God without fear. God's penalty for sin has been satisfied, and we are invited into God's presence. Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace. Because of Jesus, we can come to God through prayer anywhere, anytime. Prayer tip: don't forget to use prayer as an avenue of confession to God. In Hebrews 4:16 says, "Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need." Have a blessed week.